Sunny spells and showery rain, the rain heavy in the east with perhaps the odd thundery downpour.
Assalamu alaikum and hello everybody. I hope you're all doing really well. So welcome to today's video. We're going to do the weekly grocery shop first of all. Aldi, Farm Foods and Asda, and then maybe some meal prep, but I don't actually need to do much because I've got a couple of pre-prepared curry sauces that are frozen. I think I've got 3 bags of those, and it's kind of dull and rainy and kind of fresh, which I'm really enjoying actually because it's been so hot the past few days, so it's a welcome break from the overheating. Anyway, let's get this shop over with and I'll catch up with you later. So the Aldi shop is done, spent £66, which is better than normal actually. And I only took 30 minutes, which is wonderful. So now let's head off to Farm Foods. So I'll just show you any interesting items. I thought these were interesting. So authentic bao buns. I've never had bao buns, but I've seen them and I've always thought they look nice. Teriyaki chicken. They were $1.99 from Farm Foods and they're halal. And these were 3 for £5 from Farm Foods as well. Apple crumble inspired, got 2 of them. And this cherry bake well inspired. Don't they look really tasty? And they are suitable for vegetarians. You can see the sign there. It's like a tiny little sign on the packet. I was struggling to find it in the shop, but yeah, suitable for vegetarians. I thought these looked interesting. 3 for £1 from Farm Foods. It says Indian style savoury pancake mix. So I was thinking instead of just using plain besan or gram flour, you could put this in for pakoras. These look tasty as well. They were only 69p from Farm Foods. Gray's honey roast crunch. And then I saw this in Aldi and I was like, cream cheese brioche. Oh, this looks really nice. So it's brioche, but there's bits of like cream cheese filling. Couldn't resist. I think this was maybe $1.99 or something, but I'm looking forward to trying that. So for the rest of the video, I do some meal prep and share some cooking. So first of all, I'm cutting up some chicken thighs, getting rid of the fatty bits and just cutting it into small pieces. And then I transferred the chicken to a freezer bag. I was actually going to use it later that day for a curry, but I just put it away while I sorted some other stuff out. So I wanted to make and freeze some lasagna, just so that one night of dinners is sorted and I don't need to worry about it. So I've got some mince in a pan with some oil. Just cook that till it's brown. Then I'm cutting 2 red onions, dicing them. Once the mince had cooked, I added some frozen mixed veg and cooked that until it was softer. Next, I added in the 2 red onions. Added the seasoning. Then I added a tin of chopped tomatoes. I need to buy some passata, but I keep forgetting. Once the mincemeat mixture was ready, I put it aside and made the white sauce. So 50 grams butter, 50 grams plain flour, mix it to make a paste. Add in some milk, bring that to the boil, stirring regularly until you get a thick sauce. Then I added some cheese and mixed that together. And then I was just assembling the lasagna. So I've got a layer of the mince, the white sauce, and then some lasagna sheets. And just keep repeating that process until you've used up all the mincemeat mixture and the white sauce. And then I top with this mozzarella and cheddar cheese mix, which is useful actually. Instead of getting 2 separate bags of cheese, just get that one. And for dinner, I made the chicken curry like I said I was gonna. So I've got some oil and onions in a pan, brown the onions, and then add in the garlic and ginger paste, add in the chicken pieces. Once the chicken is white and has released most of its water, add in the spices and salt. And I added a tin of chopped tomatoes. And a little bit of Greek yogurt. Mix it all in, cover and cook for about 20 minutes. That should do it. Because the chicken pieces are small, it should cook pretty quickly. And then I made this gajrela or sweet carrot dessert a while ago, and I just haven't had a chance to upload it, so I thought go on, I'll put it at the end of this video, give you another recipe, why not? And this actually turned out really delicious, mashallah. And I mainly wanted it as a record for myself, so that when I make my gajrela, I know what I put in there to make it quite tasty. So I'm sharing it with you guys as well. So first of all, I'm grating the carrots by hand. I don't know why. I think I was trying to avoid the washing up really. Add some butter to a pan, melt it. And then add in the carrots. And on a low to medium heat, you're just going to cook the carrots until they're softer for about 10 minutes and they'll have reduced in size. And then I added a tin of evaporated milk and some water. Stir that all in and then bring it to the boil, stirring it, and then turn it to the lowest heat and cook on a simmer for about 20 minutes. I left it a little bit too long, so I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of stuck to the pan, but it was still delicious, mashallah. So I've added 2 sugars. I've added light brown soft sugar and just some caster sugar. Just add 1 if you want. I thought it'd give it a nicer taste, and I think it did. So you just stir in the sugar in and then cook it for a couple more minutes. And then I garnished with some cashews and some raisins. You can use whatever nuts and dried fruit that you like, or none if that's what you prefer. And then the icing on the cake was the ground cinnamon. So a sprinkle of ground cinnamon or cinnamon powder just added that extra delight, mashallah. Jazakallah, thank you so much for watching, loves. Inshallah, see you in the next one. Take care, salam, bye.